So I just got word that Derek Sharon sent me something in the mail. So we're going. We gotta go find out what it is as quick as possible. Unfortunately, me running is probably one of the slower ways we could get there. But I just didn't feel like getting in the car. And my dog wanted to go with me. So, come on, let's go. Woo, almost there. She's gonna bark at these poor guys who are doing work. Probably because she's an asshole. Callie, come. Okay. Okay. Okay, I hope this is the right key. Alright. It's upside down. Shit. Here we go. Okay. What do we have here? We got a package from Derek Sharon. Everyone knows Derek Sharon. I mean, if you are on the Facebook knife pages, you know Derek Sharon. He's been on there forever. He's always posting cool knives. He's critiquing things. He's doing knife talk, you know. And then apparently, he secretly was designing knives. And maybe not secretly. You probably could see that he maybe made some knives. But he sent this design into a company. A company I recently said was one of my favorites in a certain price range. You know, this is not from that company, but I've been digging these little, small fixed blades lately for carry and instead of a folder. So I thought it was appropriate to open this guy up. Let's see how this guy is from Kizer. One of my favorite companies, really. Favorite knife companies. Let's see, I don't want to jack up the box. I'm trying not to. There we go. Come on out. What is this? Oh, a couple of D. Sharon. Okay, D. Sharon design. I'm sure you can look him up probably on Instagram and the Facebook and all those things that are online, you know, maybe. But this is a new box I haven't seen from Kizer before. I don't think I've ever gotten a Kizer fixed blade before. And this is Derek Sharon's little fixed blade. And it's called... Man, you suck if you don't have the thing that it's called. What is it called? It's called Muskrat. What a great name. I love cool little names like that, you know. I don't know if that was... I assume that was his idea. The Muskrat. Ooh, I love the black. Holy cow, that looks really nice, man. Dang. Now, I assume that is not DLC, because I don't think these are super expensive. We got some micarta here, I think. I think it's micarta. Yeah, I think it's a micarta screw-on little scales. I decided to actually read the little label on the box, and it's not micarta. They are G10. But it's a very good-looking G10 that kind of looks like micarta. I imagine you could probably take these off. It looks like you can. So if you like that ultra light, you know, ultra thin skeletonized look, you could probably do that. We got our little tip cover here. Very nice. Let me get all this stuff moved out of the way here so we can look at the Muskrat without all the junk in the way. Now, I'll be sending this guy on to whoever he wants me to send it on to after I give a little review, a little first look at it. And, oh, wait, I'm dumb. There's got to be a sheath in here too, I think. Okay, I'm looking back into the box. I didn't even think about that because, you know, I'm a folder guy for the most part. Oh, okay. That's neat. Very interesting. I like the look of this sheath. Looks like it comes with a little lanyard string, too, that I guess you could... oh, you could hook this to make it a neck knife, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, because the clip is removable. That's pretty cool. This looks like it's a... Yeah, it's a little spring-loaded clip that can go over your belt, or you could just run your belt through it. Very nice. Yeah, and like I said, you could just take the clip off and use it as a neck knife through there, or you could maybe, you know, you could hook it to maybe the backpack strap of your backpack or your harness, something like that. Let's see, the retention. That's so important, man, on little fixed blades is, does the sheath retain it well, but not so well that it's hard to get out, you know? Oh, that's great. That is nearly perfect retention. Got a perfect little place here for your thumb. That's great. Wow, that's really, really nice. Let's look at that little logo there. Not too big, not too crazy. That nice looking cross-hatch milling, that's pretty cool. Boy, this is a really nice size. I mean, you could kind of compare it to the little Swiss Tech I got from Walmart and see that this Kizer is a little thicker. So I guess you could say maybe a little less slicey than this guy. But then again, this nice smooth finish is probably going to be a little better for slicing than this guy is. So let's see. I would say the weights are pretty similar. Yeah, I would say the Swiss Tech's a tad heavier. A little thicker in the scales and stuff. But man, that is a nice little sheath. Wow, really well done. Wow, very cool. Very nice little sharpening choil there. Ergos are just really great. You would think a knife this small might be kind of annoying to hold, but it's really not, man. The Swiss Tech one's a little bit bigger. The Swiss Tech's a little heavier. I think this is a perfect size for like a backup knife for hiking, a little camp knife. Just kind of a do-it-all knife-like tool. Nice sharp edge on it. Let's see. Will it cut paper? Let's try it out. All right, we got some geometry homework here. Let's see how she does on just some fairly thin notebook paper. Oh, wow, okay. Yes. Nice. Yeah, she's pretty slicey. Just very nice. Only critique I would have on it so far is the very edge, like the corner of the top of the scale has some little rough spots on it. But I mean, that would be so easy to literally hit with, say, 400, 500 sandpaper. Take the scale off just for like literally 1 minute. Literally just run the sandpaper around it one time and it's going to knock off these little teeny tiny little sharp edges. They're like, I think they're on the end of where those little crosshatch cuts are. So that's my only real negative on it.
It's time for another easy fix.
All right, we got the little Kizer Muskrat here on the operating table. You can see I got other stuff going on too, but I wanted to get this thing, these little places, like right here, there's a little place, and right here, it's where these little lines come through the G10 and kind of break out. And just a couple little tiny rough spots. They're not bad, but they're just a little rough. So we're going to see if it comes apart easily. How? Oh, okay. Oh, it feels like there's maybe some Loctite. Let's see. It'd be smart to use Loctite. It also feels like there's something that keeps the other side from spinning, which is good. Yep, little Loctite on there, a little blue. Very good, very fine. Let's see what they got to keep it. Well, let's just get the other one out. And then we will see how they're keeping the other side from spinning. Probably something like a D-shaped hole or something, because the other side is not spinning. All right, we'll get this side off. Doesn't feel like it's glued on. I feel a little bit of movement. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's nice. Nice green G10 there. Be cool to make some new scales for it too, like out of wood or something. Yep, so you can see the D-shaped hole and the D-shaped bolts that are in it. Give them a little tap and they should just come right out. Oh, I just dropped the little tip protector off. You don't want to lose that. All right, that guy's giving me a little, there we go. They get kind of jammed sideways when you're, trying to twist them, Now the little D-shaped part of the little hollow bolt thing gets jammed in its D-shaped hole. All right, so what we're going to do is just take the sandpaper and just literally just run it around the outside edge like once or twice and see. Let's see what kind of sandpaper I got here. So I'm going to take this. This is 1000 grit. This is probably a little bit too fine. I would say 600 to 800, something like that would be the right grit, but this will work though. What I'm going to do is sand the inside of it just to make sure the sandpaper doesn't discolor the G10, because sometimes it does. Let's see. Yeah, it turns it white, but then usually that can just go right away if you rub the whiteness off. The whiteness is just like dust. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that like the little gray in the sandpaper doesn't discolor the thing. Okay, so all we're going to do is take this, find each little bad spot, and just kind of run it back and forth. Over that bad spot. Yep, better already. And hit the next one. Yep. Basically, you can just run it right around, kind of like at a 45-degree angle. You can see where that line is, where I'm sanding it. That'll make it look very regular too. And then every time you hit a little place where there's a really rough spot, just kind of hit it maybe a little bit harder, or, you know, sand it a few more times back and forth. And then we'll continue around doing that same thing so that it's nice and regular. So see that white line there that I just sanded all the way around it? I have the sandpaper kind of folded and kind of rounded like this. That keeps it from wrapping around and sanding up onto the top or further around on the sides. You can do that and just turn it around to the other side. Now you got a fresh piece. Hit it maybe one more time. I think that's probably it. Oh, that's way better. It's still a little bit right there. Just because of the way it cuts right there, it makes a little corner appear. Yeah, it's definitely way better than it was. Then I'll just kind of like rub it a little bit. Actually, no, let me get a got a little towel so I can kind of get the dust out of the little lines. I'm afraid I'm gonna put some little towel bits into the lines too if they snag on it, but gotta do it because I don't want to leave that white dust in the lines, because I'm going to send this thing on. We don't want the next person to have to say, what the heck is this shit stuck in the lines? So we'll inspect it really good here. Oh, a little bit right there still. I think that's looking pretty good. Yep, so that one's way better now. Yeah, you can feel that this one now has that same sharpness the other one did, but now it won't in a minute. Let me clean off my sandpaper. All right. Yep, that's all it means, man. Just a little bit of sanding to get rid of those pesky sharp edges. And I think just using it, you know, would wear them in anyway, but if you can hurry that along and not have an annoying pokey bit on your knife, no reason not to do that. Let me make sure there's no little bits stuck in the thingy. All right, now I'm just going to put it back together, and then we'll resume the video review. It's super nice feeling in the hand. We got the jimping on the back that works perfectly. I mean, that is really a nice tool for just doing all kinds of little tasks. Really, really nice. Good job. You know what? I'm going to try to talk with Mr. Sharon and see if he has any other things in the works that he wants to talk about. So I did talk to Derek. That's his Instagram there. And he does have some other stuff in the works, but it's all secret squirrel shit that he can't talk about. He doesn't want to ruin it. So you just got to keep your eye out for whatever comes next for him. And have a nice day.